What's going on, Knuckleheads? GCam Gaming here with another LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed video for you. And today I'm bringing you the Willa node of the anniversary event. I'm gonna be honest, I got this on the second try. Only reason I didn't get it on the first was because my Basil got gensed and he couldn't revive because he got hit with that third special ability. I thought this was a pretty easy node, but I do have a lot of advantages other people don't have, especially when we look at my team comp. Right? I do have a 7-star Gear 7 Ghost. Like, not everybody has that. I understand that. I do have a 6-star Gear 7 Willa. I got a Gear 6 6-star Basil. I got a 5-star Ray. I have a little bit of an advantage over some people. But I do think it's a pretty easy node. I think with that first wave, do what I did. As you could have seen on the video, take out those ashes first. You don't want ash dealing damage. I actually took a really weird strategy that I normally don't take in this game. I used to be all about getting the healers out first because they were annoying. But right now, I mean, especially after all these all-star events, I've kind of started to realize if you can, obviously you want to prioritize the reviver if it's there, but take out the damage. So second wave comes around. Storm is an easy target, right? She's going to taunt. She's going to put that target on herself. And if you don't take her out quick, she can definitely cause you some trouble. Now, another thing is I would not touch a Willa ultimate until the third wave. Right, and it helps that you do have double Willa for this. So that means Basil's returning faster. He can die more and come back more. But most importantly, you get those double Willa ultimates. Heal as often as you can with Basil, and try to make sure that he is relatively close to full health. You might have to pop an ultimate before that third wave, because the third wave is when things really start to get sticky. These first two waves, I probably think nobody really had a hard time with these first two waves, but if you're a little bit lower level, it might be hard to keep your team healthy with that. Taunt as often as you can with Basil. The hardest thing for me was, and the closest call I had was when Basil went down below 50%. I believe it was Basil, and then you'll see that when Ghost goes under, everyone goes under stealth, and there's just Ghost left. You have to you literally could lose the game right there because Ghost could get targeted down, and I think that happens on this wave. But this is the hardest wave, right? You have double gens. You have to just go hard after one gens, right? Hit it with everything you got. Willa's basic is probably her best bet if the thing's not debuffed to all high heck, right? But just attack this gens. I would probably pop a Willa ultimate right after Commander Cold buffs everyone, because that's when you're really dealing with, okay, things are getting a little bit harder to heal. Primo's got taunt going on. I can see how this wave can be problematic for people who don't have a second Willa or a high star Willa. I know it's possible with a relatively low star Willa. I know Nooch did it with a 4-star Willa, but you can see right here, like, my Ghost is pretty close to death. And I get real fortunate that my team is just a lot faster than theirs, and I can get this Basil ultimate off, and this really was the turning. Once I got this Basil ultimate off, I kind of knew I had this one. I was still a little bit worried, like, okay, I hope Jens doesn't use his second special on Basil. But once the Jens goes down, you're in pretty smooth sailing. So this wave, obviously prioritize the Jens, and then after that, I think Reed is your next biggest threat. Reed with that stun can definitely cause you some problems. Especially like you're seeing, like, okay, my Will is getting low on health. Like, this is not a foolproof. This battle. I didn't walk all over this battle, right? Like, there's definitely struggles. I felt like I was in control the whole time. The only time I felt like I was maybe losing my grip a little bit was when Ghost went below. When Ghost was like almost dead, and then that Basil ultimate just lets you bring Ghost right back up. So you saw right there, Reed was my next one to kill. I went after Dwayne next here. He's an attacker. He's going to do more damage than Primo, at least. And I felt like I would just save Commander Cold for later. Probably the smart thing. Listen, if you're struggling with this, I'd probably go after Commander Cold over Dwayne. But in my for me, it was like I wanted to get rid of the attacker, so I would probably take out Commander Cold. At least not save him for last for that wave, because you don't want Commander Cold coming into this next wave where they do have 3 storms and 2 poppies, and that those defensive buffs can really cause you problems if this is a harder node for you. I think another big reason of why I felt that this node was so easy was that 5-star Ray that I used. So a lot of people are stuck with Spooky Girl, Yorick, and they don't have the sustain that Ray has, right? Ray has a self-heal that when you're using it on a spooky team, he's healing a pretty good chunk of his health back. It's not as good as like in the Spooky All-Star event where he's getting all his health back with it. But he's at least able to have a little bit of a self-heal. He's got a little more hardiness, so to speak. Not necessarily the buff, but he's got a little more hardiness than Spooky Girl and Yorick. Yorick definitely is cool, and he has all those assists that he does, and I am a big fan of Yorick. But I did feel like Ray was a little bit better for this event. And, I mean, as you can see, I think I walked all over this. I thought this node was very, very easy. I really didn't have a hard time with it at all. Now we're just going to let it run out. I mean, basically, that last wave, once you get those storms down, you can probably safely auto battle at this point, because I had no concerns. I think I waited till after Commander Cold went, and then I just clicked on the auto battle. And, spoiler alert, we won this match. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you today, Knuckleheads. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle up.